Hello everyone! Well, did you enjoy my top 10 games of 2018? I really enjoy making this list for you guys every single year, and I have a blast because so many games come out and so many of them are just so good, and they're so good, and any of those games could have been number one. Like, it was really hard to decide between Spider-Man, God of War, and Dragon Quest, like which one really I felt like deserved to be number one. In my opinion, I chose Dragon Quest for it. But now, this video is to talk about the honorable mentions, the games that I did play and didn't play, the games I did play and finish that didn't make the list and such. But it's quite a bit of a list. So why don't we talk about the games that I did play but didn't make the list for some other reason. SMT Strange Journey Redux. That was a 3DS game. It's also a remake of the original Strange Journey. I also haven't even finished it, so there's that. But I enjoyed it, I enjoyed playing it, so it's a fun game. If you haven't picked it up, I say pick it up if you're a big fan of the SMT Atlas games. They're quite a blast to play, so I recommend picking these up if you like them. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. It is a remake of the original Spyro games. I loved those games. That game definitely would have been on the list if I had the criteria of games that didn't have were remakes of old games. But I really did enjoy it. I did Let's Play in all three games. I basically showed every single trophy, except I showed like every single trophy. I live streamed every single trophy I needed left to get the platinum for all three of them, and I love it. I love the whole game as a whole. Dark Souls Remastered, same reason. It's a remaster. I enjoyed the hell out of it. If you guys want to watch my live stream play of it, that's on the other channel. I enjoyed the hell out of Dark Souls, and I'm currently live streaming Dark Souls 2 right now every single Saturday, so check that out if you guys fancy it. Bayonetta 1 and 2 for the Switch. I didn't even finish it. I haven't even finished Bayonetta 1. I definitely need to finish both of those games, so I'm ready for I need to finish Bayonetta 1 and 2, so I'm ready for Kingdom Hearts 3. I need to finish Bayonetta 1 and 2, so I'm ready for Bayonetta 3, which could possibly come out this year. So that's an exciting thing. That game got announced at the end of December 2017. So I haven't heard anything since, but I feel like we'll get more as we progress through this game. Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. I did not like that game at all, and it's a bummer. Like, I played the demo, I was like, that could be fine, but then when you realize that in order to advance the story, you have to do the stuff in the multiplayer, no, that's silly and stupid in my opinion. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't have your story blocked by doing stuff in multiplayer. Like, you have to do good in the multiplayer in order to do stuff in the... It's whatever. So I didn't even finish that. I don't know if I will finish it. Maybe one day I will, but it's not happening anytime soon. Yakuza Kiwami 2. It's a remake of the second Yakuza game, but I gave it a shout out when I talked about Yakuza 6 in there. Like, I recommend play Yakuza 0, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2, and then maybe this, I think I'm pretty damn sure we're going to see Yakuza 3 come out this year, and maybe Yakuza 4. I don't know, it's a little up in the air, and then maybe Yakuza 5 sometime in the spring. But we have a new game by the Yakuza team called Judgment coming out later this year, so I'm super excited for that. It's going to have both English and Japanese. I might do a Let's Play in it. Maybe we'll see how the English is, and I'm like, okay, let's check out the Japanese dub type thing. You never know. I'm definitely excited for that game for sure. It's definitely good. It takes place in the Yakuza world, but you don't play as Kiryu. But I'm super excited to know what it's all about. Far Cry 5. I enjoyed it, but after a while, I'm like, I'm not really enjoying this as much as I like to. I finished it, but I'm like, man, I hope I like other games that come out, and luckily I did. It's probably up there in my 15, maybe top 15 games of this year, if there ever even was any. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. This game would have definitely been on the list. It was really a toss-up between, okay, did I like Fighters more than not Kirby, than Darksiders? And in my opinion, I like Darksiders more than Fighter Z. Not to say that Fighter Z is a bad game. No. I love the hell out of it. It was like one of the first games that came out this year. I enjoyed it. I did a few videos in it, and I'm enjoying it. And I have a great time in it. Uh, but I really suck at fighting games. But yeah, and the story's actually pretty decent too. So I recommend maybe picking it up. Even if you don't like fighting games, it has a pretty decent story to it. So you can just do the story stuff, and you can always practice stuff online. So that's fun. Super Mario Party. This one is kind of a iffy one. I really did enjoy it a lot. Like I've been playing it with my family on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Um, don't really know if I really beaten it. I've cleared all the party boards, but then there's there's other stuff in there. Like there's the rhythm game. There's the kayaking water game. So I don't know if that really counts as finishing it. So it was kind of up there, but again, not this. I enjoyed the hell of it. It's a great party game. So if you really got a nice party, I say pick it up. It's a good game. Do I really need to say this one? The Quiet Man. Man, why did The Quiet Man not make my top 10 games? I don't know. Maybe it's because it's kind of a shitty game. It's not that great. The story, your first playthrough through it, when you can't hear anything, I get what they were trying to go for, but it was not. It was poorly executed. Like, this game, I feel like is more better for people that maybe can read lips and sign language, so like they know what they're doing and such. But even then, I don't know if it'll be a good game or not. But it's just, if you want to play it, maybe try it. I mean, $15 is too much for it. Plus, you have to play it. You have to play through it once, and then you can play through it again. So you're like, okay, now I can play it with sound, so I can hear what they're saying and such. Which, like, they should have done. Like, the first playthrough probably would have been better if they had subtitles. They didn't need to say the voices. Have subtitles for what they were signing. Have subtitles for if. I hate to assume all deaf people can read lips, but let's just assume this guy, your character, can read lips. So if he's looking at someone talking, have subtitles because he's reading their lips, so he knows what they're saying. But it's whatever. Yeah. Probably the big one that's on everyone's list, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Why isn't that game on your list? I didn't beat it. I have not unlocked all the characters. I have not beaten World of Light. I'm been really procrastinating that game, but I love it. Probably would have been on my list. I probably maybe would have swapped it out with, I don't know. I really love Darksiders. I might have swapped it out with Darksiders, but and then it probably wouldn't have been number 10. It probably would have been maybe 7. It probably would have been at number 7, and everything would have just gone down past that. So, but I really am loving Smash Bros. Ultimate, so I hopefully by the end of 2019 I can finish World of Light. So I have 12 months to do that, so yay. Alright, so that's all the games I did play that weren't on the list for one reason or another. Now let's talk about the games that I didn't play. Monster Hunter World. I played a demo for that, and it's not my kind of game, but hey, I'm not faulting anyone who likes it. I can see the appeal that some people have. It's just it's not for me. Metal Gear Solid Survive. Do I need to say why? I don't think so. Attack on Titan 2. I really this game. That game kind of went under the radar for me. I kind of didn't even realize it came out. I probably would have picked it up. I think that you can be your own, you create a character type thing. And then I think you just follow along the story of Attack on Titan Season 2, basically. But I don't know. I may pick it up one day, maybe not. I don't know. I did enjoy the first Attack on Titan game, but the second one, yeah. Ni no Kuni 2, I probably will have picked this up if I have played the first one. But the first one looks so much better than the second one, considering that I can't remember his name, Studio Ghibli wasn't really on board with Ni no Kuni 2 as much as they were with the first one, so it kind of hurt the animation and such, because there wasn't that many more anime cutscenes in there as there were in this first one. So A Way Out is a very interesting game, but yeah, I didn't play that because you actually need someone to play with it. But I think it would have been a nice game to play, maybe. Detective Pikachu I didn't really get an appeal for it, and probably not that great of a game. So, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, that was an old game. It like came out for the Switch, and I was thinking about picking it up, but I haven't. I might pick it up, but yeah, it wouldn't have been on the list anyway because it was a remake. So, State of Decay 2, don't have an Xbox. Simple as that. Probably the big one that's like not on my list that people might be wondering why. Red Dead Redemption 2. Why isn't that on your list? I didn't even pick it up. I haven't played it. It's just a lot of like I can see the appeal of it, but I never played the first one, so it's like kind of hard to be like, I should pick up the second one, even though I never played the first one. So I'm not that kind of person. I says the person who picked up Metal Gear Solid 5, but no, I just didn't. I didn't like. I was like I might have fun with it, but it's like I couldn't. I was way too focused on so many other games at that time. Fallout 76. Do I need to say more? No, I don't. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. I would have probably picked up one of these games since it's like a remake, and I probably would have enjoyed the hell out of it. But I think I was just falling behind on so many games I wanted to finish. I was like, okay, I need to finish this game for sure, type thing. And then when it like came around for that, I was like, okay, I can't really dedicate it to this time. I might pick up the Eevee one. I pick up the Eevee one, and we'll see where it goes from there. Mega Man 11. I really might have picked up this game, but man, I don't really have the connection to Mega Man as so many other people do. I enjoyed the Mega Man games that I have played. I played 3 and 6 before. I know for sure I played 3. I did a Let's Play of it on this channel. And I played it in the past too. But yeah, I just don't have the big connection like a lot of people do with Mega Man. My Hero Academia 1 Justice. Didn't pick it up. I was thinking about picking up, but I couldn't do that. And yeah, Just Cause 4. Never played any of Just Cause games before. I forgot to write down, so I'm looking at my computer over here. I forgot to write down another game that I played that wouldn't be on the list. The Persona 3 and 5 dancing games. I enjoy them. They don't have a story mode like Persona 4 Dancing All Night does. And they're fun. I really wish I picked up the Vita version instead of the PS4 version, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, but yeah, guys, so here are the games that I didn't play or did play that didn't make the list of my top 10 games of 2018. I hope you guys enjoy this video and got a little more insight about like, well, why wasn't so-and-so game on your top 10? Why wasn't this game on your top 10? And this is why. So, and majority, like, these are the games I I'd consider getting. Like, these are a list of games I'd consider getting. Celeste, I've heard, is a pretty good game. I can't even think about that one. The Messenger is a pretty good game too, I've heard, but I couldn't pick those up and I didn't pick them up. Those games just flew under my radar, even though I'm like, every so often I go to Wikipedia and be like, okay, which game's coming out, 2019. Okay, here's this game coming in January, It's like, I probably saw the name, but it's like, I'm not very interested. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, I'm not interested in it. But 2019, guys, is here. We have so many games coming out. We got the big one coming out this month, Kingdom Hearts 3. Super, super, super excited for that. And then, of course, we have Resident Evil 2 remake as well. That, spoiler alert, that's not going to be on my list because it's a remake. But we have Travis Strikes Back, No More Heroes, Devil May Cry 5, possibility of Last of Us 2, possibility of Death Stranding. So many possibility of great games. We just don't know quite yet. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll see you all next time.